we getting high. Strapped with more than seatbelts when we take a ride. My mama used to try her best to keep me inside, but my hunger too big to hide, I can't keep it inside. And I'll die for my pride. They got her praying for my life, Lord. City drowning in blood, so Nina, that's my lifeguard. He pulled your card and you ain't wanna fight, Lord. Now you rolling down the nigga block like hit the lights, Lord. Get in tune, I'ma need you to play the right chord. Fuck what you claim, niggas getting murdered for fame. What's with the game? These niggas getting rich off a name, but watches it change. The only thing they got to their name. So I'ma hustle, keep my mind off the struggle, rapping or packing bundles just to keep from going under, hugging all of my brothers. But when you in the field, the same dudes that's in your huddle be waiting on you to fumble. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you, though.
I ain't mad.
I swear to God, I ain't mad at you, bro.
I ain't mad at you. No, I ain't mad at you.
Well, culture.
What? Nice.
Hey, coach. Hey.
This is what we do, baby. Hey. Nobody recorded that with their phone?
Nah.
Anyone get this footage?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That's cool. Damn, what?
Chicago, what's good? I'm Swisha P. This is In the Basement, brought to you by my brothers from Culture Media. And today I have the pleasure of sitting down with R.J. Collins, man.
Come on, man. Likewise.
It's nice to meet you, man. You highly acclaimed throughout the city. You know, I'm pretty sure most of the people who watch this are going to recognize you from being on The Voice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, now, first of all, you're the first vocalist that we have on the show. So,
okay, cool.
You know, wow. Props on that. You know, this is first, you know. So, I want to talk about how you ended up developing your singing gift, because you know a lot of the greats, when you hear them talk about, you know, how they started off from their roots, they started off in the choir, you know, singing at the church. You got any background like that?
Definitely, man. Well, I come from a singing family. You know what I'm saying? My mother sang, her mother sang, her father sang, grandfather sang. Her uncles were self-taught musicians. You know what I'm saying? Like with the guitars, every instrument you can name, they could play. You know what I'm saying? So growing up in the house, I could remember when I was about 5 or 6, and she would always play like this James Brown, Earth, Wind and Fire. You know what I'm saying? She would just sing to me like this was what my father used to sing to me. So I'm like, man, this music is cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to mimic some of this stuff. So I wouldn't ask for like toys, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and nothing like that. I would say, hey, Mom, can you give me some drums? Can you give me some pianos? And I would try to mimic the sounds, and I just noticed I was real good. You know what I'm saying? That music was my refuge, so I really stuck with that. And I'm like, man, I love it. This is what I want to do. I got further into it, and I got to liking girls and whatever, and I decided to write a song about a girl I really felt, you know what I'm saying, had in my heart. Right. So I wrote up my first song, which is Pretty Faces. I was like 9, you know what I'm saying? Wow. I recorded it at like 13. So I sung in front of the class and everything. Of course, she was like, ew, you know what I'm saying? Really? You kid, she like, ew, get away from me. I'm like, why would you tell me like this? My friends laughing at me, you a clown. So ever since then, like, nerds would get to me, you know what I'm saying? I would always hold myself back. But my singing gift was really awesome, man. I really got in contact with it when I was about like 15 doing shows. And I would just be singing a cappella, and the screams would be so loud. I thought the freaking roof would crack, man. I'm like, so I'm really decent, huh? And I'm like, okay. And I just got to try to do different stuff, mimic like Brian McKnight, Boys to Men, and I just tried to do what they did, and I sounded like them a little bit. And Chris Brown, that's what people would tell me. So I'm like, okay, I know I got it. I got serious with it, and that's how it carried out, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. So now, when you look at the Chicago music scene, it's for me, it's more of a focus on, you know, the hip hop culture. So what is it like being an emerging singing talent from Chicago?
It means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a gift to be like the pastor of music, you know
Right.
what I'm saying, for the young generation. Let them know, like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not a rapper. I can't sing about, hey, I'm about to go shoot this. Nah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not about that, for one, and for two, you know what I mean. I can reach a larger audience, you know what I'm saying, and I can reach more young guys like myself in Chicago and let them know, like, hey, it's okay to do positive music.
That's true.
You're not a lame. You just being yourself. That's why
true.
I came up with the hashtag, just be you.
That's what's
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Because if you just be you, everything else will fall in place. I try to always keep my own lane, and I kind of want to do that for the music scene in Chicago and change that, you know, because we're known for, like, violence, drill music. I want to change that, you know what I mean? Like, be the chance to rap on R&B.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Great aspirations. I like that in you. So
Appreciate you.
all right, is it any you know, is there anybody that you have your eye on as far as collaborating with from the city or
Definitely,
collectives?
man. Definitely, man. Kanye starting off with
Okay,
one.
okay.
God is sick. Chance the Rapper, BJ the Chicago Kid, even Lupe.
Really?
Yeah.
That'll be. I think that BJ the Chicago Kid. You know him. I think that'll
Definitely.
be. That is. Yeah.
Definitely.
That might.
Definitely.
Ooh, that might
Definitely.
change the sound of the city.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Where's Ro James from, man? I like his style too.
I think he's from
Definitely-
down south, but
Yeah, I'll definitely collab with him. I like his vibe, man. Decent, man.
Okay, so now going back to your tenure on The Voice, what was it like representing your city on such a national stage like that? Man? Like you captured the audience of people like all across the nation.
Man, I really didn't know what I got myself into, man. I really didn't know how big it was, and until after the show aired, 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody's sending me their story like, hey, my such and such died, and watching you inspired me to fulfill that standard that such and such had for me. And I'm like, what? I'm up to 3 o'clock in the morning, like, this is blowing my mind. So to have that opportunity, man, I felt like, man, I don't know what I felt like. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I had to keep going. I had to keep feeding fans, and I had to give, you know what I mean? I had to spread that purpose and keep inspiring people. I felt really good about myself at 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa.
So now I want to offer my condolences to you and your family, you know, on the loss of your brother. But you know, for your audition, you performed Justin Bieber's "Purpose." So like, how difficult was it? Was it difficult at all to perform such a song?
Definitely, because I wasn't nervous, but I was so emotional. Like the mist on the cloud was so emotional, because as I was singing the song, I could just hear him talking to me like, hey man, I want you to do this, man. You can do that. He was a very stern person. He feared nothing, man. And I could just hear him talking to me, man. I was just so emotional. I tried not to cry, man. But it was emotional, and it was life-changing. You know.
That's what's up, man. And obviously it paid out for you, you know.
Exactly, man. So blessed, man. 18, I learned so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I came in there to just be me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And everything don't happen overnight.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? But as long as you try to be the best you can be, you can look at what you're good at. You can look at what you can improve on, put all that together, and just keep going and build off that, man.
So now after such an experience, is there any way that you could say that you was grown as a person or as an artist or anything?
Definitely, man. I couldn't sing in front of 2 people. I didn't even think I was good enough, man. I told you, I was scarred ever since I sung in front of class. Man, so everybody tried to get me to sing. I was always so shy. I always held back, knowing I had the best vocals, man. I would just do a little bit just to get back, man.
Right.
And now that showed me like, hey man, you got something to prove now. You know what I'm saying? It's a demand that you make it where you're trying to go in this music business. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me how to get out of my shyness and how to be around artists like me, because I didn't feel like I really fit in. I didn't feel like I you know what I'm saying, mixed in well with the Chicago scene. You know what I'm saying? So to be around artists like myself, that was really cool. And I got to really learn how to network and everything, prepare.
That's what's up.
Stuff like that.
So for people who are not from Chicago, how would you describe the city to an outsider, and what are some things that you love about it?
This city's so beautiful, man. It has one of the best downtown areas ever. If you ever feel like you need to write about some stuff and get away from some stuff, visit downtown Chicago. Really, it's beautiful. That's what a lot of people don't hear, man. The city is absolutely beautiful. You got everything you want within this little city.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the violence side, you know, stuff happens. It's all about who you surround yourself with. It's all about your environment. It's all about having a mentor, some sort of guidance, something to look up to. You know what I'm saying? I found it really disturbing that my 5-year-old nephew was worried about how his shoes would look. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why are you worried about how your shoes would look? You're only 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? You got other stuff to worry about. It's going to school. You really shouldn't have anything to worry about. You're 5 years old. And to idolize shoes, that's not where it's at. Because shoes don't pay the bills. For real. It's all about your thinking and your mind. So.
I mean, you got to think about there's kids out here in the world who don't even have the luxury of wearing shoes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So I definitely want to be a role model, so maybe I can come back and help some lost brothers in Chicago.
That's true. That's good, man. Doing this show, I learned that it's a lot of, you know, especially young black men who have this positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? That want better for
just
the
don't know
younger
where to go.
generation. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I like that in you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Good dude.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, so what you got planned for 2017? Any shows? Any singles dropping?
Yeah, I'm working on my project. It's called Love Massacre. I just released a song. I just released it. I didn't tell nobody I was doing it. I just released a song. It's called True Love on SoundCloud. It's out on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. And it's I'm releasing volume 1 of it maybe next week. Oh, I'm not sure. This Love Massacre. Yeah, and I'm working on tours for that, touring to different cities in the States, man. That's what's up, working on that in the school tours, so I'm gonna have all that information. I'm gonna shoot it to you guys and have it all on social media.
For sure, man. Oh yeah, you know, Culture, we gonna look out for you, man. Do a nice little write up, you know what I'm saying?
All
Make
that,
sure everything get out there to the people, bro. For real. So why don't you give us, tell us your social media info, man. Where we can follow you at, where we can find your music and things like that.
Instagram, officially RJ Collins, spelled the regular way. Twitter, RJ Collins Music. Facebook, RJ Collins. You can find my music on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, RJ Collins.
Man, hey, now we're going to give y'all a reason to look bro up if y'all haven't already got it tuned. You're going to blow for us, right?
Do a little something, man.
That's what's up, man. Alright, y'all, this is what we do, man. We bring y'all this heat. We got RJ Collins in the basement, man. And he about to show y'all what he can do real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh. Could you wear my love? Does it fit your heart, girl? Put it on our sleeves, potentially change my world. Hey. Could you wear my love? Does it fit your heart, girl? Put it on my sleeves, potentially change my world. Hey, girl, let's keep this on, and let's never change. I can keep you warm through the snow or the rain. So when will you realize, baby, that you're the prototype of my love design? Come in my dressing room, here's your glass slipper. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Can you wear my love? Hey, it was tailor-made for you, yeah. Wear my love, oh, my love is dressing you inside my dressing room. Our love's a perfect fit, and girl, you're working it. Oh, yeah, it was tailor-made. Oh, it was tailor-made for you. No need to shop anymore. Girl, this love is tailored from the soul to the core. Girl, this love was made for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate you for coming through, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all get into him on RJ Collins. Follow him on all social media platforms and check out his music, man. Please. As always, I'm Swisha P, and if I ain't in the field, you can catch me in the basement, baby. It's Culture.
culture, baby. Forget it.
Yeah, that's dope.